Welcome back. Welcome back. So every time I put down my pen, it's going to mean pause, and you're going to go ahead and either speak a little or read a little or write a little. The main point of today's session is going to be writing. The assignment today is to write one paragraph based on this picture. So take a good look at this picture, and I'm going to put down my pen and I want you to share what's going on in the picture. Use your words and raise your hand. Okay, lots of cool things happening in this picture, right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to write 3 sentences. Now, these are my sentences. You're not going to, your work is not going to be based on this picture. I'm going to give you a different picture, but I'm going to show how to do this. I'm going to model this for you so you can see what the expectation is. So the assignment is to write one paragraph about what is this picture about? Okay, so the first, every time we write a sentence, here's my piece of paper. This first sentence, I'm gonna use a couple fingers and I'm gonna indent. So I'm gonna start my first sentence right here. The rest of the lines are gonna start right here. You see where this red line is? Because that's what you do when you write a paragraph. Your first sentence is indented and it makes your reading a lot easier. It doesn't look like one big chunk of writing. So here, and usually for the first sentence, which is called the topic sentence, you're writing what's happening. So for me, yes, I have all kinds of details. I see some soda. This girl looks like she has some cake. This girl's holding on to the balloon. There's lights, and these are all fabulous details. But the first sentence, the main topic sentence, should be about the whole thing here. So, what's the big idea here? Go ahead and raise your hand. Okay. So I think the big idea is that they're at a party. And who is the they? The kids. There's one, two, three, 4 kids, and they're at a party. There's all kinds of cool details, but that's the main idea. And I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit because they're all smiling. So I'm gonna put they're at a fun party. They're at a fun party. So that's gonna be my main idea. So I'm gonna write there are, and do you see how I put a little space there? There are 4 kids having fun at a party. There are 4 kids having fun at a party. And of course, I always want to have start each sentence with a capital and then with a period. So I'm going to go back to my picture. So now I'm going to add some details. What's going on here? Well, I see there's cool decorations. I think I want to write about that. What do you see in terms of decorations? Raise your hand. Okay, I see balloons, I see some streamers, and I see some lights. So I don't want to start there are again, because to start each sentence the same way is kind of boring. So um, instead of there, I'm going to start it with um, balloons, lights, and streamers are everywhere. Are everywhere. I kind of want to write an exclamation mark just because I want to really put my point across here. Balloons, lights, and streamers are everywhere. And who could, this boy dancing really just took my eye. When I first looked at the picture, that's the first thing that caught my eye. I like this boy. I think I'd have fun with this boy at a party because he's a dancing machine. All right. I'm going to write something about this boy. One boy is dancing for his friends. One boy is dancing for his friends. And I'm going to add one more because sometimes, oh, how many sentences do I have to write? I don't want to ask that. I just want to write. I want to just write everything that comes to mind. So here I have, I think I want to write that there's food and drinks and maybe some snacks, some soda. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to write, let me see. There are 4 kids having fun at a party. Balloons, lights, and streamers are everywhere. One boy is dancing for his friends. What if I write the kids? Because we do see this girl. I think it's cake that she's eating, right? And we see bubbles, so I think it's soda. The the kids are eating cake and drinking soda. Okay, so why don't you unmute and why don't you read this with me? And every time we hit a period or exclamation mark, we're going to pause for a second because that's what you do at the end of a period, at the end of a sentence. I'm sorry. There are 4 kids having fun at a party. Balloons, lights, and streamers are everywhere. One boy is dancing for his friends. The kids are eating cake and drinking soda. Excellent. Does someone want to read it out loud? Go ahead and raise your hand. Good. Excellent. All right. So now, so what we did right now, what I did is I looked at a picture and I wrote a paragraph about what I saw. This is work that I did. Now you're going to do some work. I'm going to show you a different picture and you're going to do what I just did. You're going to write a paragraph based on the picture that you see. So, and then you're going to, when you're done, you're going to turn it into Google Classroom or however your teacher wants it to be turned in. And this is the picture. So take a good look at it. Before you start writing, why don't you go ahead and share out loud what you see? Don't forget to raise your Zoom hand or your real hand. Excellent. And make sure you observe, look at the facial expressions, see what's happening in this picture. All right, so go ahead and write your paragraph. Don't forget capitals at the beginning and periods at the end of sentences. And when you're done, go ahead and turn it in. See you next time. Bye.